Uncle,
Hello, Cease.
I saw you from afar. Thought something was up at first, but I guess it was just me.
I don't fault you for being concerned, my niece.
Would you like some company, or do you need time?
Please, feel free. In the company of others sometimes protects us from our darker selves, though it's not that climactic.
To think our friends and comrades up north think just the opposite.
Well, it's a brave direction to take, but no one is indestructible from it, at least not always. The idea of company is less heroic, I guess. It's not all that bad. But I'd have to credit our friends. They were able to help reunite the family I almost forgot about.
It's fun having you around. You and Papa really make this whole, and we're still kicking it.
In a rapid changing world, wasn't the first world I've seen rotate so quickly.
Does it bother you? A little bit of fear, maybe?
Ha! To fear is to at least feel at all.
Well, if anyone or anything is on the same mortality as me at the end of the day, they need to be careful how they pick at mine.
Ah, now. Assume anyone or anything that does will fall face first into a turnbuckle.
You guessed it. You see, your Uncle Cress ain't all that bad. I like this Padre. Nah, testosterone time. Hey, your uncle right here went from Pergola King villain to the path of righteousness. That's like going from rags to riches when you have a restaurant but no bathrooms. And I'll pretend like that made sense when it probably somewhat didn't.
Humor always brings out the best in all of us. That's strange.
What is it?
In my time spent in the Sarugan jungles, the senses resonated very well with me.
We're listening.
A dark shroud is approaching, and I don't understand why.
Is that normal?
I'm unsure.
Whoa! What is it?
Not what? Who? It's chronic.
What happened?
Guards, both human and ex-celestial, attacked us, caught us off guard. We were manning our post. As you can see, they took everything here.
Did they say who or what they wanted?
They said a manhunt will be underway. Kill or be killed. Nosotros tenemos el contacto con la vuestra. María tiene revelado la impresionante precision.
Y si nosotros tenemos el coordenadas de el Gendes.
Judas 812. Sin embargo, la real permanencia es el nivel de inconsecuencia dentro del marco principal paranoia.
Ese nivel es tomado con extrema precaución.
Sí.
On the launch codes into the psychodrive. Uplink the AI into the travel engine. It will be the only way to reveal the location of the Cellurics. We've downloaded the coordinates into the facility's mainframe, readjusting the hardware's capacity torque, allowing the scanners to function normally for collective assistance. You acted way ahead of directions, let alone schedule. Impressive, but reckless. I cannot afford any mistakes, but I'll give credit where it is due. Your data and skill are inspiring. Pero todo es bien. Gracias. Como tu servicio será nada más necesario. Time to play. The manhunt's underway. Thank you, Senator Tallies.
Please, just refer to me as Tallies. You should know that by now.
But I still gotta thank you for the jam you're gonna get me out of.
Gonna. Unfortunately, ceremonial celebration may have to wait indefinitely, my friend.
Aw, Tallies, where's the faith, dude?
Well, considering the length and charges of your crimes, you are going to need a lot more than faith to assist me.
But I have enough confidence that I will free you from diplomatic parole. Though I must admit, such a legal agreement has never been applied nor won against when dealing against the United Global Tribunal. Hey, your realism going into this position is enough proof that it's gonna work. Hey, you can do it. Not just help me, but the world. It's time for a change in direction, which is why you are the perfect candidate. And candidates can face scrutiny in their goals. Hey, you're a prominent senator who in a few months will be sworn in to hold the first ever High Chancellor, the head over all those in the United Centrist theocratic regime. You will own it. Legally. Owning an authority of state has never been, especially I'd never even imagined to think such powers and position would even elect to agree without even consideration first. Because this means it's time for a change, and the world is ready, and you're gonna be the one to make it happen. Speaking of change, when are you and Nicole going to settle down and have a family? Well, hey, I love my wife, but as far as planting the family tree, when patios have flying insect repellent and neighbors become less nosy. Okay, I'm like looking at the jar and it's like empty. Empty? How's it empty? Well, that's what I was saying. At first I was like, what happened to all the change? And I'm looking at Noli and she has this blank expression on her face, so I knew it wasn't hers. Then Russell comes in and I ask, what happened to the... And I'm shaking the jar. And this is not a jar that looks like a pig, the little small ones.
Well, yeah, because if it was life-size, I'd probably face a shaking cruelty charge for endangering a non-talking object.
Plus for having superhuman strength. Terranataki strength. Human Terranataki strength. Plus the correctness debate. So you don't break it.
Yeah, no, because it's glass.
Yeah, it's glass. A glass jar. So what happened to what was in it? Oh, Russell spent it. What? Yeah, and I asked him, well, what'd you spend it on? A sports franchise? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, huh? And he's like, yeah, I spent it on the little Owl soccer team. They needed money for cleats and better shorts than Daisy Dukes. And I'm like, can't the school provide this stuff? And he's like, no, because this was the elementary work crew program for bad kids. And the superintendent takes all the tax money and spends it on his suit and tie closet collection. And I'm like, well, did you at least tell the news what's going on? And he's like, yeah, told the producers to their faces. Then we wrote everything on paper, set it on the table. Next thing you know, one ear out the other, down the drain, paper and plastic, off the handle, out the rails, and the city still smells like a swamp. Yep, she's my baby. But I don't know. This life, this war, it's not fit for a family. I mean, I was the one who was supposed to protect families in all innocence. I mean, doing it with militaristic delinquency was not a smart approach, but the innocent would still be safe. But here I am, begging you, a senator, to protect me from a lifetime of compliances and weekly mandatory evaluations. But hey, it made me a rich man! Then it may be time for you to put down the war, which is why I'm proud of you for making this turn of maturity. Well, as much as I am a defender of innocence and vigilance, well, wars of despair, I'm tired of being responsible for. I think I'm ready to wash my hands off. You think? Hey, earlier you were doing the take it slow approach. Now you want to quiz me about careful? So we do have a lot in common, I guess. You guess? Really? I don't know. I neither. Guess this is your ride. You gonna be good? Certainly. Be good, Tallies. We're all counting on you. We will all be counting on you, Russell. Safe travels. As you the same, my friend.